Hello, Shiners, and welcome to another episode of Release the Light. I'm your host, Cy Emery, aka Coach Cook. Release the Light is a positive platform dedicated to encouraging you to shine, to be your best self, to spread all of your positivity upon the earth. On today's episode of Release the Light, we're going to discuss what's lighting your path. What's lighting your path? But as always, before I dive into that, let me dive into welcoming my new subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you becoming a shiner. And if this is the first time you've tuned in to Release the Light, you know what I always say, smash that subscribe button and become a shiner. I would love to have you as part of our tribe. I thank you in advance for being a shiner and becoming one. Now, what's lighting your path? You know, as we travel down the road of life, it's often said that it's a path, the path of life. And man, on that journey or down that path, there's going to be ups, there's going to be downs, there's going to be curves, there's going to be hills and mountains and valleys that we must endure. But to endure them, we need to have some light. I'm pausing right there, because sometimes it gets dark on the road. Sometimes we become dark on the road for various different reasons. So, you know, on this particular channel, Coach Cook always kicks what lights his path. And that is the fruits of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, meekness, kindness, faithfulness, and self-control. Wow, that was a lot of positivity. And you know, we're not shining all of those lights at the same time. But if 3 of those is our base, 4 of those is our base, 2, we become illuminated as we move through life. What's illuminated? Whoa, Coach. We see where we're going. We can avoid some of the pitfalls. We can avoid a few of the valleys. But then those things help us come out of the valleys, those down periods too. So I'm going to suggest that you connect to some positive light as you move through your path of life. See, some people are just so negative, and they wonder why things don't go their way. They're so argumentative, all constantly causing grief, strife. Some individuals are just so angry. And then, you know, on this show, I always say, you reap what you sow. Whatever you're planning out there, that's what's going to come up. That's what's going to come back to you. So, okay, Coach talks about the fruits of the Spirit. What about some of those pillars of characters that I talk about too? Pillars of character. Trustworthiness. Wow. Good citizenship. Honesty. Come on, man. Those should be some of the things that's lighting your path as you're moving forward in life. Now, some of the things, anger, bitterness, spitefulness, revenge. And some of you, whether you know it or not, you're trying to move forward, and that's what you're kicking. And then get angry when it comes back at you. There are times when we're all going to get angry. But that should not be your base of light. There's sometimes we're going to get disappointed. We're going to get a little bitter. We don't sprue that upon anyone else. But that should not be your part of your base of light. I don't even think those things are light, L-I-G-H-T, at all. They seem pretty dark to me. Bitterness, hatefulness, spite, revengeful, jealousy. I really don't see a lot of light in those feelings, emotions, whatever you want to call them. See, one thing about light. See, we all have a shadow. But when you put that light out in front of you, love, joy, peace, patience, meekness, kindness, faithfulness, self-control. There's no darkness. It's like shining that flashlight. All you see is light ahead. Goodness, mercy, understanding, joy. Those are the things that will be on your path if you're lighting it with good things. Huh? Come on, man. You know I'm right. I got a friend of mine that competes in conversations now, looking to score points. Are you kidding me? Why are you competing? It's just a conversation. I got to always be right. Nobody likes to know it all. Crickets. Nobody likes to know it all. And then some people wonder why they're kind of alone. And it's really not that important. Who won the game? Who scored many points? So look, as you travel down your road of life, your path of life, because the title of this episode, What's Lighting Your Path? Try to light it with some goodness, kindness, faithfulness, honesty, trustworthiness, caring, respect. Ooh, whew. That's a big one, young people that's out there. Respect. Because that's what's going to come back to you. And get rid of some of that anger, hatred, jealousy, backbiting, revengeful. There's no light in that. What's our theme tonight? What's lighting your path of life? Maybe even a better question might be, who's lighting your path? Oh, Coach, you're getting deep. Who's lighting your path as you're moving forward? Now, I don't try to convert nobody on this program. Whatever works for you, that works for you. You know where I stand and who I follow and who I believe. But, if it's working for you, it's working. But who's lighting your path? The palm reader, the tarot card person, the fortune teller. Who's lighting your path? The astrologist. See, I need answers. When I got some, and I might need some answers right away. I need to meditate and calm my spirit, and I need answers right away. And sometimes I don't know if you're going to get your answer right away with some of those people I just named. I don't know, because I don't dilly dabble in that. You got to wait till the next day, maybe. And then it's for everybody who paid their $5 or $10 or what. So, but if that works for you, I know what works for me. So, what's lighting your path? Try to come up with some of those pillars of character, like we talked about. Honesty, trustworthiness, respect, good citizenship, some of the fruits of the Spirit, love, joy, peace, patience. Because whatever you put out there as you're moving forward in life, that's what's going to come. That's what you're going to attract. So if you stay on that evil and anger, that's what you're going to attract. That frustration, that mean-spirited. What I have one friend said, I have a hard time giving compliments. Okay. Then don't expect other people to compliment you. Think about that for a minute. I have a hard time giving compliments. Why? If it's a nice car, it's a nice car. If it's a nice jacket, hey man, it's a nice jacket. So sometimes, we need to have our counselors. We need to have our therapists. We need to have people to help us get to the root of some things and work through it and help us work through it. Because sometimes those things are holding us up in life for us, keeping us from moving to our next wealthy place. So if that's you, don't be afraid. Don't see that as a sign of weakness. That's a big sign that you're a smart person. I'm going to seek the help that I need to help me acquire the positive light that I need to radiate. That I need to radiate as I move down my pathway of life. Woo! I'm finishing with that, Coach. That's too good to be true. All right. Thanks, guys, for listening. I appreciate you. Whatever's working for you, hey, keep doing it. Hey, if it's working, go for it. But try to stay on the positive side of everything of life. You need to radiate some positivity so that you attract positivity. All right? This is your boy, Cy Emery, saying, let your light shine. Let it shine bright for the whole world to see. Goodbye for now, and God bless.